The starting lineup for Texas. At center, Alex Baker. At small forward, Reese Howard. At shooting guard, Johnny Davis. At the other guard position, MJ Cobb. At the other forward position, Bryce Elliott. The head coach of the visiting team is Chauncey Phillips. Let's be
Dan, peer through your coach's lens just a second for us, and what are you trying to accomplish early on in the season?
Well, I think, Kevin, there's so much player movement now. You've always got a lot of new guys. So, number one, you want to get everybody oriented into your system and the way that you do things. And then you're trying to figure out who are your best combinations on the floor, who starts, who comes off the bench, everybody's role. That takes time.
Oh, that's great insight. Now let's take a look at the Longhorns' opening lineup. We've got Davis. Baker out there with Elliott. Then there's Cobb. And it's Howard in at the 3 spot. And there it is for him.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Out of bounds, Texas takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Oh, and the jam by Cobb.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Boston. It's deflected, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And here is Cobb. 6 points for him. That one goes in. Cobb's got 8 points.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Pass to Boston. Knocked loose. Cobb comes with the double team. Boston, no good.
They haven't been able to find their rhythm. That's 3 straight misses now.
Oh, and the jam by Cobb.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Pass to Ramsey. Cobb comes with the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And now Cobb pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Here's Boston. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now, here's Cobb. Defense is right there.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Cobb with the steal. And the dunk by Cobb.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for him right now. And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Pass to Ramsey. Here's Boston. And the rebound goes to the Longhorns.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Dance Squad.
And here's a look at some numbers for Howard. Some last season stats for him. He put up about 8 points a game last season, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Yeah, I love having options like him off the bench. Guys who bring effort. They can change the attitude of a team.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Now, here's Cobb. He's covered closely. And the dunk by Cobb.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. A floater. It's rebounded by Cobb. Cobb's got 4 rebounds in this game. He gets it up. Wow! Huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Texas out in front, running away with this one. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Longhorns.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
And for Texas, they've got Cobb. Elliott is out there with Howard. Then there's Davis, and it's Baker in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Misses in close. Pass to Cobb.
And a chance here to see the numbers for Davis. He had a strong showing last season, and he also finished the season in the top 10 in rebound. He's just a terrific year on the glass.
And just going back to his free throw efficiency, it's about confidence when you're at the line. You've always said it. He had it. That's how he ended up with the top 3 ranking.
Defense leading to offense. Another turnover and another basket.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Rebounded by Howard. And the Longhorns with possession here.
It'll be a turnover.
They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the two meetings.
Timeout.
Yeah, real disappointment last year for sure. They don't want a repeat of that this season.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. Well, you look at Davis, one of the league's best, 3rd in free throw percentage.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Here's Ramsey. The Longhorns getting their last shot to go to end the run. Texas grabs the miss. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Here's Ramsey. No good with the layup. Texas has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Oh, and the jam by Cobb.
Defensive.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system. And you have to be able to see the floor. You have to anticipate at this level. Davis doing both on that possession.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Pass to Ramsey. They could use a bucket. Misses at the rim. For Texas, they've gotten all but 1 of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Here's Cobb, banked in off the glass. Cobb's got 41.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Lets it go from deep. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
3.
Howard's got 3 assists now in this one. On the wing, Nance. Here's Boston. The rebound by Baker. Baker's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Cobb, and yep, another basket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. With the drive, rebounded by Elliott. Fast break, Texas. Good, that's another bucket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
And so it's Texas, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, they came at you offensively.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drumline. Yeah, measuring up the shot. Nice try. It's all good. Give it up for the participants.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
When I look at Texas, you expect this game to go down to the wire, and if it does, it'll be good for the coaches to see who performs well.
And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the home team.
Poor communication.
Thanks for joining us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Here's Ramsey. Still scoreless. Here's Boston. No good there off the double clutch. Texas has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And for the Longhorns, Baker out there with Elliott. Then there's Howard. Then there's Cobb. And it's Davis in at the shooting guard position. And the dunk by Cobb.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
They get a hand on it. Baker passes to Cobb. The three. Another one goes. Incredible. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Over to the left wing. And now Cobb pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. Now, they've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle move to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. DA, thank you.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
The shot by Ramsey, no good.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors. Starting off the second half.
And got it! Another basket.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And he drives in. Austin, no good. The Longhorns have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. To the middle. Pass break, here we go. Here's Ramsey. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Boston. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
Well, his lack of offensive contribution has definitely been felt tonight. They could have used way more from him.
Now, here's Cobb. D right on him. Clock at 6. Loads it up for Davis. And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over. And we'll get a look here where the shots have been coming from for him.
And this is a bit of a nightmare game for him thus far. Just nothing working, and it has to be affecting his confidence. He just doesn't look like the player he normally is out there, and you can see it in his body language after every missed shot. Boy, this is tough.
It's blocked, and that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Checking in for your home team, Larry Nance Jr., Veet Krejci.
There's 42 seconds left here in the third quarter. Out to Nance, just 5 to shoot. Here's Ramsey. And the rebound goes to the Longhorns. Baker's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now Cobb. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. And the dunk by Cobb.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets and those easy.
Nabbing another steal.
And just like that, he's tied the franchise single-game record for steals.
Oh, what a steal. He's taken them for everything they've got. And so it's Texas with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. Their defense. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Assisted by Baker.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like.
He hits it again. Wow.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game.
He swipes the ball away again.
And he has been an absolute feast on the floor. Another steal.
Greg, that swipe puts him tied for 2nd all-time for most steals in a game. What a defensive effort from him. And for the Longhorns. Elliott is out there with Baker. Then there's Cobb. And there's Davis. And it's Howard in at the small forward position. Cobb passes to Elliott. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. Greg, you got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
Driving inside. Can't hit from in close. Now Texas with it. A nice run.